HyperSUI is the newest DeFi project that is upcoming next to Hyperliquid, Jupiter, Uniswap, Binance Coin, and so on. So this is a new competitor, guys, and this is the first one that is built up on top of the SUI blockchain. And you know that the SUI blockchain is currently getting more and more attention. It even beats BNB in developer growth, but of course it is more volatile since the market cap is much lower, and that's why of course people are freaking out right now because SUI is also dumping, even though it is way above this flash crash low that we have seen, and of course also way above all the highs that we had so far. Of course, the all-time high is currently here at around $5.40, currently trading at $2.48, and everyone is texting me right now if they should be buying the dip right now or not. So first of all, guys, remember, I'm not a financial advisor. I'm just sharing my own opinions and market analysis, price predictions. Everything is my own opinions. I'm not a financial advisor. Everything is no financial advice. So always do your own research as well, guys. But of course, I'm sharing with you all my thoughts and of course what I'm doing personally as well. If you like it or if you want to be following me, it's up to you. You can always decide yourself. But of course, if you want to be following me, if you want to trade with me, if you want to buy the same stuff that currently is very hyped, that I'm buying up, of course, new cryptos that are launching with low market cap, you can find all links in the video description. And of course, HyperSUI is one of them. Because if you're joining right now the early access phase, you can see the current price is a fraction of a cent and the listing price will be at 9 cents. So for me, it's a no-brainer to participate here with whatever amount. I think the minimum is like $80 or something. So for me, a no-brainer, of course, but I'm putting a few hundreds of dollars here into this one and then of course see what happens, because the upside potential is of course huge because we have the chance to buy in early. This is the first decentralized exchange, like we have also in many others, but the first on SUI. And this is, in my opinion, something that we should not ignore, because it's not just a random DeFi exchange that is launching on Ethereum or Solana, where we have already many of them, or like centralized exchanges. This is the first one on SUI, and SUI is getting more and more attention. You can see that activity in their chain is much bigger, or getting bigger than in every other chain currently. And of course, the coin is also dumping a lot. So the coin is also dumping a lot because it is of course with low market cap, and whenever the crypto market is taking a dump, this one corrects even more. But this of course gives us also more opportunities to buy in at cheaper prices. And then of course, once this one is starting to pump again, so once we have basically confirmation that the crypto market is pumping again, then of course we're gonna see also exploding like crazy. But as I told you guys, no financial advice, and currently I'm not touching any of those altcoins right now as long as I don't have confirmation that Bitcoin will go to new all-time highs and Bitcoin will go to basically resume the bull run or the uptrend and not enter into a bear market right now. So this is what I'm doing right now, because if Bitcoin continues to drop lower and lower, the altcoins also are getting decimated. It doesn't matter how good that SUI is or what kind of bullish patterns that we are forming and potentially also go to new all-time highs. So of course, if Bitcoin is going to new all-time highs, also those coins most likely will continue to go higher and higher, maybe even create new all-time highs, especially the new ones like SUI in this bull run. But if we enter into a bear market right now, then in my opinion, the only coins that have great upside potential are the ones that are freshly launching out on exchanges, because you can see in different exchanges, doesn't matter what kind of exchanges that you're using. You can of course also sign up to all of them that I'm using, 2Bit, Maxi Global, and so on. Currently also we have a nice exclusive Halloween bonus going on, $50 for you if you just register with the link in the video description. Not even KYC needed here on this exchange, 2Bit, so check it out guys, links in the video description here. But on whatever exchange you go, you always see those new coins coming out and usually pumping like crazy, because they're launching with low market cap, and we can of course buy and accumulate them during the early access phase, and then once they're launching on exchanges, usually they're pumping. Of course, it's not always like that, but usually those coins are doing their own thing. It doesn't matter if we're in a bull run or bear market, they do their own thing right at launch. And that's why personally right now I'm focusing more into buying into low market cap coins, new coins that are hyped, that everyone is talking about, that we can of course invest in right now before they're coming out on exchanges. And with HyperSUI, you can see that also here the price is very low. So with every time that the countdown is going higher, or let's say every time that the countdown is elapsing, the price is going higher. So every time that this one goes down to 0, the price keeps going higher until it's reaching the listing price at 9 cents. And right now we can buy at this price. Of course, you run into more risk whenever you buy early into a project, because then you never know if it's coming out out and so on, but this one here already is hyped, already is mentioned in different crypto websites. Also, they passed already the third party audit here on construed, and of course there are big comparison between Hyperliquid, Aster, and right now also HyperSUI, which is the first one of its kind, because every other one have their own basically DeFi exchange like Aster or Hyperliquid, and now also SUI on top of SUI is coming out Hyperliquid, or no, not Hyperliquid, HyperSUI, and that's why, in my opinion, this is a no-brainer right now to invest in. If you're looking out for new coins to buy in, low market cap coins, then of course HyperSUI for me, it's a no-brainer. I'm buying in. If you want to be following me, then of course you can use the link in the video description, guys, to get on board. But HyperSUI for me, it's a great coin to invest right now. If you're looking out for something in the DeFi space on top of SUI, especially if you're bullish for SUI, then I think that this one is definitely one that we should not ignore, because it could be the next Hyperliquid or next Aster. So that's why I'm investing, and the minimum is like $80 or $90 or something like that, which in my opinion it's nothing. I'm invested here a few hundreds of dollars, at least to be part of it. Doesn't matter if you like it or not, but just to be part of the party here if really things are going to heat up here with HyperSUI, and of course also for SUI itself, because currently I'm not touching the altcoins. I have of course some SUI, I have Ethereum, Tron, and so on. I have Bitcoin. Also during a bear market I'm always DCAing in, I'm always buying more and more. You can of course do whatever you want, guys, but this is my strategy since 2017. I'm here in the space, I'm just DCing whatever is into Bitcoin and altcoins, of course, that I think will also survive in the next bear market and also pump nicely in the next bull run. With Ethereum, I was very disappointed so far. That's why also most of the times whenever I'm buying into those new cryptos where you can easily just connect here the wallet and buy in with different cryptos, I'm mostly buying with Ethereum. So most of the times I'm buying here with Ethereum and not with stable coins or other BNB coins and so on, because of course with Ethereum so far I've been disappointed, unfortunately. We created slightly new all-time highs, but nothing like really exciting here in comparison to Bitcoin or SUI, Hyperliquid, and many others. That's why I'm converting most of my Ethereum into those new coins in order to have, of course, this big exposure that it's going higher. Because if we enter into a bear market, also all those altcoins will get decimated. You're gonna run with the same risk as you buy into new low market cap coins, basically, and that's why I prefer right now to put some into those coins to have at least a chance right now to have an explosive launch here with all of those coins, especially HyperSUI. So I'm in it, guys, and yes, for SUI I'm also bullish, but of course it's gonna be depending what Bitcoin is doing. If Bitcoin is going to new all-time highs, I think that also here SUI will go to much higher levels, because even with this little consolidation phase, this symmetrical triangle that we created here, the downside target here of course could be $1.23 if we enter here into a massive corrective phase. But if we recover and we go above again the resistance, so above $4, then the breakout target would be at $10. And if you're buying or DCAing right now, this of course could give you already a 300% price increase if you're buying SUI right now, and if basically the bull run would continue straight away. Of course, guys, no guarantees. This is just TA, this is just a price analysis, my own opinions as well. I think that we still have the chance to resume the bull run, but of course Bitcoin needs to prove that we have the chance to see new all-time highs and of course to continue the uptrend. And that's why meanwhile I'm not buying more into altcoins, I'm buying more into low market cap coins that are launching in the next coming weeks and months, like HyperSUI. That's it for now, guys. Thank you for watching. If you want to be following me, make sure to be subscribed on this channel. At 3,000 subscribers, we are going to do a nice $100 giveaway for you. Last time we did SUI giveaway, so that's why make sure to share this channel with all of your friends. Be subscribed here, leave a like and comment, because the more active you are, the more likely it is I'm gonna select you as the next lucky winner of the next $100 giveaway. And of course, join also my other channels over on X, TikTok, Telegram, and so on. We have a nice community there as well. So also here we have over 1,400 people, because sometimes when I don't have time to do a video, also here I'm sharing often some price analysis, nice charts, and so on as well here. So definitely check it out, guys. Be subscribed everywhere. Thank you for watching, and we're gonna see us all in the next one. Bye for now.